Coming up on Hawk TV, we take a look at a non-profit organization at a skating park, the school's first all-girls esports team, and a fresh start for the wrestling team.
Good morning, Hebron High School. I'm Mira Murley.
And I'm Sarah Zagumny.
And this is Hawk TV for Friday, November 17th.
Senior Jaden Louette helped start the school's first all-girls esports team, one of the first in Texas. Manuel Nguanzo takes a look at how the team came to be.
The esports club has existed since fall 2020, but the school's first all-female team, one of the first in Texas, began this year after club sponsor Jaden Gorham approached senior Jaden Louette with the idea. Gorham recognized Louette as a standout player from her willingness to try new things.
Right, Jaden is so tenacious in that way that she wants to just keep pursuing it. And doesn't want to be, set back by the first, no that she received from saying, hey, do you want to come join us? And yet she's still always able to make time for her squad and give them the time that they need. She's what you need.
Louette's first attempt to create an all-female roster failed, but after junior Lauren Liam convinced Louette to form a roster for the video game Valorant, they succeeded in completing a team. As the team has continued progressing, Louette and Liam have both helped foster the bond between the team, both online and offline.
I think we're all better friends because before we all knew each other, we wouldn't talk as often, and now I feel like we talk a lot more often. We're more in tune with each other's personalities, and we learned more about each other. Because even if we don't have a game or we miss a game, we still play together and have fun no matter what.
They're all like sisters whenever we type in the group chat, even though we don't see each other daily. Every time you just come back, it's you're sisters. It's sweet.
Noticing the connection between the players, Gorham says he wants the team to keep growing their gaming skills and team skills together.
I've seen several of the girls just completely come out of their shells, right? Just the softest voices that you could barely get a few words out of them. But now they're just laughing and working with one another so seamlessly that they're absolutely just friends in and out of the game, and that's so important to making a good, strong team. But on top of that, they're gaining communication skills. They've got a goal to strive for, and all of that is so important in so many different facets that you can pursue past high school.
According to Observer.com, as of October 28, 2022, only 8% of professional esports competitors are women. Louette says she treasures the attention the team brings to women in esports and hopes the team goes on to compete at the statewide level this year and foster greater diversity in high school esports.
I think it's encouraging because if the men can do it, women can also do it. So at the end of the day, I think it's really helpful and encouraging the other people that want to play but are maybe scared because there are so many males that are in the industry. So I think it's something to look forward to, that hopefully later in a couple of years we'll see a lot more female teams like we do the pro male teams.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Manuel Nguanzo.
Thanks, Manuel. If you want to see the team in action, the girls play Wednesdays on the HSEL Twitch channel with the playoffs starting on December 1st.
Elliot Cohen is one of the brighter 6-year-olds you may meet. She plays, draws, and dances like other kids, but has a story unlike most. Amani Niaz takes a look into what her story entails.
6-year-old Elliot Cohen dreams of one day becoming a teacher, but for now she's 6 doing ballet, learning piano, and reading French. The average 6-year-old. At least that's what mother Carla Cohen believed to be true.
Well, we always called her our angel baby because she is a rule follower. She loves to read. She did everything early. Said mama at 7 months. She was a huge talker.
A failed physical exam at Ellie's school prompted a phone call to Cohen to encourage a visit to Ellie's ENT for an auditory evaluation.
She's doing this hearing test and she's got headphones on, and I'm in the sound booth with her, and you're supposed to clap every time you hear a sound, and I can hear the sounds and she's not clapping.
Cohen was apprehensive about the severity of Ellie's diagnosis. The family visited many ENTs to get different opinions, but the deciding factor happened unexpectedly a few months later.
I couldn't hear my brother snoring in the car. I couldn't hear him snoring in the car one day.
Ellie was diagnosed with bilateral hearing loss, but difficulties listening to the range of mid to high frequencies. Audiologist Ashlyn Stevens recounts Ellie's first appointment with the listening devices.
Her hearing aid fitting day was incredible. She was so cute and just her eyes lit up when she put those hearing aids on. It was very emotional and very cute. Mom was crying, but it was great.
It feels like I can hear better. And when I got them, I went outside, and then I could hear my brother snoring in the car. I could hear the water going on, and I could hear my hands drying on the towel. It sounded like I was happy.
Ellie's hearing loss does not hinder her personality in the slightest, and neither does her age, as she is eager to tell people about her hearing aids.
I'm just happy I can hear better, and I just like when people ask me, because I just want them to know about what hearing aids are like.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Amani Niaz.
You guys are like double.
If you're interested in learning more about the deaf community in our area, you can check out the Dallas Hearing Foundation at their website and on social media.
With Thanksgiving coming up, we decided to take 4 food science students and split them up into 2 groups for a pumpkin pie bake-off.
What's up? My name's Evan. I'm Devin.
I'm Aiden. I'm Ann.
And we're doing a cook-off. Devin and I, we have the ingredients. We don't have the directions.
Me and Ann have the directions.
We're pretty good cooks, so
You know to cook pie.
we can cook pie.
I think we're gonna do okay.
I think we're gonna do okay. I'm a little bit worried about.
No, it's like common sense though. Let's do 3. Oh. Yeah. No. Okay.
Use a knife, Evan.
I'm not using. You want to try? Okay, you try the knife. You try opening it with the knife first.
The biggest knife. And you just... Time to use a can opener.
Okay.
We already added. Oh, we need to add the egg.
And milk and cinnamon.
No,
and
we already
nutmeg.
we just added the condensed milk.
Using the whole can.
It says 1 full 14-ounce can.
I think we shouldn't put too much condensed milk.
4 inch slope.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Okay. So add both those eggs.
Oh.
My bad.
Oh, so you guys don't have a pie crust now? Let's go.
Wait, why did you do? Oh, on
go.
accident?
On accident. My
High
fault. We're gonna have to buy a new pie crust. Just all the way to the top, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that's pie. Why are you whispering?
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Taylor. I'm in Miss Sokup's second period class and I'm gonna be taste testing the 2 pumpkin pies. I'm gonna try this one first. This one's, I don't know what group, I think Evan and Devin's. Mmm. How sweet is it? Now I'm gonna try Ann and Aiden's. It's so bad. This group definitely won. It's more of a firm foundation, physically and tastefully.
Thanks to the food science students who participated.
4 choir students have been selected from a pool of students from 7 U.S. states to participate in a regional honor choir. Mira Morali takes a closer look at the students' experience auditioning and qualifying for the event.
2, 3, and go.
The Southwestern American Choral Directors Association, or SWACTA, is a choir conference focused on connecting programs throughout the region. Hebron choir students auditioned for the organization's honor choir by submitting 3 audio recordings. 4 students, Brennan Turman, Chris Bertolfo, Greta Knight, and Ana Garcia, qualified for the event.
One of them is scales, and then another one is a song that they provide for you, and then the third one is a song that you choose for yourself, and you record it, send it in, and then they'll let you know within about like a month if you made it or not.
Students worked with the school's choir directors to prepare the material for the audition.
Well, for SWACTA specifically, obviously Mr. Carr helped us record it and prepare a repertoire, but in general, especially for processes like Allstate, they help to clean up your music and give you critiques that are really helpful in building your skill set as a musician. And so you can obviously transfer that to other pieces and in the future for what you're singing.
The students who auditioned also worked with each other to ensure success for themselves and their peers.
By doing this process with having my friends who were also auditioning, it was really good to have people who I know want the best for me and who I want the best for them to grow as musicians and be able to audition together.
Both the students and their directors alike say they view the SWACTA conference, which will take place in Denver in late February, as an opportunity to connect and learn from fellow choir members.
I'm really looking forward to singing new repertoire, and I saw there were some pieces from the Baroque period, which I really like in music. It's my favorite, and I'm really excited to work with new conductors because I also met, last year when I did ACDA, I met one of my favorite conductors. His name is Dr. Rogers, so I hope to meet more cool people like that when I'm there.
When we go to these regional or these national conventions, we get to see entirely new ways to do things, which is really, really neat. And that's something that I really enjoy about going to SWACTA, is that we get to see kids from other states, we get to meet directors from other states, we get to be taught by people from other states who may not have UIL or who may do UIL in a different way.
Knight says experiences like SWACTA have contributed to her decision to pursue music in college and as a career.
When I go to college, I would like to major in music because singing is just something that makes me genuinely really happy, and I love performing, especially with other people who like it as much as I do. So I feel like in college I definitely want to pursue music.
1, 2, ready.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Mira Murali.
Thanks, Mira. You can keep up with the choir program and their accomplishments on Instagram at Hebron.choir.
A local fundraiser was held at a skate park this past Saturday. Chloe McCain takes a look at the organization's goals for how the event can support those in need.
Oh my God!
Four Down is a nonprofit organization rooted in skateboarding culture in South Dallas that was established in 2015 with a mission to give back to their local communities.
We do a food service, like a Sunday service with Whole Foods and the local grow projects from around here, Big Tex Farms and Oak Cliff Grow Project, and they bring all of their produce and they put it into the cold storage. And then Sunday we bring all that stuff out. Trucks come in for dropping off the foods from the different Whole Foods, and then we box it up and send it out for the families and the ones that need, they come and just get a box of food, so it's pretty cool.
Contributor Mark Hamilton explains how he thinks Four Down's donations benefit the community.
Oh, well, from what I've seen, there's a lot of things that you guys do with local people, kind of the food bank and supporting people with the food, but then also just having a place where somebody can feel safe and come and be with other people and really get uplifted by whatever they're doing, whether it's art or skateboarding or whatever their expression is.
McHugh served in the Army from 2005 to 2010. Though he has skated as a hobby throughout most of his life, he explains how he used skateboarding as an outlet while he was enlisted.
I want to say my whole life, but I really didn't get into skateboarding till my late 20s. It was between my first tour and my second tour whenever I was in the Army, and I learned how to drop in, and I was hooked from there. I was I couldn't not do it after that, so.
Army veteran Stephen Preston says the goal of the skate park is geared towards supporting veterans, and he hopes it gives them the opportunity to have a welcoming environment when they return home.
I mean, our military veterans are fighting for us every day. We want to get them all home safe, but more importantly, give them something to do when they get home. So skateboarding with our veterans is such a cool community because it gives them something to do after they get back.
Preston says that the environment that skaters have created for themselves today allows them to support and encourage each other to face difficult challenges both emotionally and physically.
So skateboarding has saved so many of the people that I know's lives. I mean, it's just amazing mentally, the thought process of working through your fears and the things that scare you. And in the community, what's really cool is just how all the skaters in today's kind of environment are really helping bring things together. They're really supporting each other and supporting the new generation of skaters.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Chloe McCain.
Thanks, Chloe. You can visit the skate park on the weekends, or for more information, check 4dwn.org.
With wrestling season starting last week and with their successful season last year, Caitlin May takes a closer look into how the team plans to improve this year.
Last year, 7 boys and 3 girls from the wrestling team graduated. With 11 new athletes joining this year, wrestling coach Jacob Green describes the team's performance during practice and how they've been preparing for their season.
We're focusing a lot more on basics lately. Wrestling is one of those sports where you can drill and you can work your craft a whole lot, but you're going to perform a little bit differently on that mat. And we're making up that distance pretty quick here, but they're going to be a little bit behind.
With both teams gaining more new members, co-captain of the girls team, Haley Kennedy, explains the team's mindset for this season and how it will help their performance on the mat.
I think it's a lot different this year because we're more positive. Last year, everyone was kind of in like a negative state, and we kind of just like got scared and thought about how all the other girls were a lot better than us, but we're going to change that this year.
With DFW being a competitive region for wrestling, all the teams have been preparing hard this year. Varsity boys captain Jaden Sullivan says he hopes his experience from last season can help him lead this new team into this season's competitions.
So we're just all around new people. We're trying to teach them everything we know, trying to get them better, trying to push them to their limits so they can get better in the wrestling room.
With the majority of the team composed of new members, competition experience is limited compared to previous years. Kennedy says she hopes to inspire her team on the mat by utilizing her experience to teach them and improve.
I just tell them how I thought when I would go into a match and how they should change their mindset into how I do it kind of, because they worry about, again, like how good the other girls are, and they shouldn't worry about that. They should just worry about themselves and what their moves are.
Although Green says he initially noticed difficulties preparing the team's players, he and the other coaches have high hopes and confidence in the team's abilities to perform their best this season.
I don't think you're ever going to be completely prepared for anything. I think we're ready for the season though, yeah. You know, I just want them to go perform and let's get it.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Caitlin May.
Thanks, Caitlin. Wrestling has its next meet on November 30th against Lovejoy at Lovejoy High School at 5:30 p.m.
In other sports news, the girls golf team will be playing at a state preview tournament until 5 p.m. today.
And the boys and girls basketball teams are both playing in tournaments this weekend.
That's it for today's episode. I'm Mira Murley.
And I'm Sarah Zagumny. Have any stories, suggestions? Send us a message through one of our social media accounts.
And make sure to follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok.